Okay, so Ezio, as you can tell, the way I use my hands, I'm a full Italian, but I come from England. I was there for 27 years. My nonna, she's 93, and she's just redecorating her house. We can live forever. So, well, not forever. We don't want to be doing that. But anyone ever considered that they could be a medium or are curious? Why is it that some people can connect with loved ones crossed over, and why is it that others can't? Would you be interested or curious to see if you had that ability, or would you be terrified? Yes, he's in. Or would you be terrified? Do you know that often we're afraid of things we don't understand? So without further ado, shall we welcome a wonderful man to explain mediumship for beginners, aka Dummies? Can we get a little round of applause for Ezio?
Thank you. For some introduction. Thank you very much. I love the Italian accent. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. And interesting enough, I'm so Italian that my dad's name is Giuseppe. My grandfather's name is Francesco. And who can guess what my other granddad's name is? Luigi. Exactly. Luigi. Has to be Luigi. And on top of that, everyone else, all the females are called Maria, including my ex-wife. No, I'm only joking. How many people here actually think they might have an ability or might sometimes tap into a little bit of an ability and like to see if there's a little bit going on? We have a few up there. We got one over here. That's good. Okay, well, we might have a little bit of a look. I have never done this before. What I'm about to do now, I've never done before. Not in an audience setting anyway. I've done it in private groups. So I'm not sure how it's going to work. So this could work fantastically well, or it might be the biggest load of yuckiness that we have here today. But we'll see how we go, shall we? I am a medium. I used to be a large, but with some exercise and diet and some of those things that happen to you when you turn 60, I've become a little bit smaller. My wife says it's muscle mass. I said it's fat. But anyway, that's the way it goes. So we're going to get into it. First thing I'm going to do is just have a little bit of a chat about, mediumship is about connecting to the people that we loved and lost on the other side. Yes, you know that? That is what mediumship is. Does anyone not know that? I always ask because, and this is a true story, I once did an event where there was a room about this size and it was quite full. And I went to a lady and I said, do I have a gentleman coming by the name of Jack? And she looked at me very blankly and said, no. And she said no to everything for about the next 10 minutes, which made me feel very professional. And then I said to her, she eventually looked at me and she went, oh, my dad's name was Jack, but it can't be him because he's dead. So you're not going to do that, are you, when we come to you? Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of a demonstration to start with. As a medium, we tap into those in the spirit world. They come with you, your loved ones. They're not here with me, they're here with you. But I have to invite them into my sacred space. I have to invite them into my area, okay, my zone. If they can get physically into my zone, they can get mentally into my zone, a little bit other and some other things as well. Because when we die, we don't actually have a body with which to communicate physical things. I guess you can understand that, right? I think it's a concept we all understand. So how do they communicate? Energy, what is energy? It's their consciousness. So they connect through their consciousness and they link back to us. So we're going to give it a little bit of a go. So what I'm going to do is going to get you all to just have a nice big stretch, a little bit of movement. There you go. And you can stop now. Okay. And I'm going to get you to do one little ritual for me. Every spirit medium works with a team of helpers or a guide or somebody. My gentleman's a guy called Marcus. I get everyone to yell out on the count of 3, are we ready to go, Marcus? Can you do that with me? That just lets them know that we want him to work. 1, 2, 3. They wouldn't have heard that down the road, let alone the afterlife. I think we do a little bit better. 1, 2, 3. I think we need one more to make that up. 1, 2, 3, raise the vibration. All over the place. That was terrible, genuinely terrible. Anyway, I'm going to start working and see what we've got. I have a lady by the name of Anne trying to get across to this side. Who's got the connection to Anne, please? I think she's just up there. Yeah, where the lady's looking behind her around that side. Looking behind her and there's nobody there. Who's got the Anne connection, please? Sorry, you speak up? Sorry? Your middle name is Anne. Who are you named after? You're not sure? Well, there's a lady telling me that she came to you and she was picking you out and she was telling me that her name was Anne too. So she wanted me to make that little bit of a connection to you as well. just jumped in and started to get a little bit close, coming in and asked me to say hi. And she started talking to me about a young male. Who's the young boy around you, please? Is that your son? Sorry, speak up, please. You have a son? He's not dead. That's okay. I don't discriminate against the living. It's okay. Yeah, I might... No, he's not little. No, sorry. Okay, I understand that. She's talking about your boy, though. So she was talking about your boy. And she's saying to me that he's got a little bit of a brilliant fast track ahead of him at the moment. So there seems to be a lot of energy around him, just taking him off and making him fly to where he's got to go. Has he had a bit of a knee or a leg problem as well, has he? Yeah, soccer injury, because she's saying to me that won't cause him any long-term problems, is what she just asked me to tell you. So she said he's a good-looking dude, but he's a bit of a show-off. And she says to me that he thinks he's very, very cool, and he actually is. So she's telling me he actually is. Understand that? Okay, that's excellent. I want to also say there's a lady with the name Mary or Maria as well, wanting to give her a call out to you. Where does she fit in? Godmother? Yeah, well, she's yelling out to say hi, so she wants to make a connection to you and say hello. Yeah, that's better. I actually did have a microphone runner with me, but something happened to her today, so she couldn't get here. That'll be better. So she's telling me she wants to send some love to you and your family and pass all that on as well. Let's give you a nice round of applause to this lady there. Now, it often takes a little bit of tuning in to start making that little bit of a connection. But once... as a medium, there's one thing you have to do. You have to earn Spirit's trust, and I've got that up on there as a second thing. You have to earn their trust, and the way you actually earn their trust is by saying what you get, even if the person's sitting there saying absolutely no to you. Because the minute you start changing your tact, you've lost the integrity of the message coming through from the Spirit. So you see how that actually works. See, a lot of mediums will talk about things like opening your chakras and doing all that stuff, and all those things are important. My philosophy is to let the Spirit take care of the spirit world, and I'll take care of this world down here, and I'll get you to do your job, and then we should hopefully make a connection. Now, those people that we said that wanted to have a little bit of an experiment, we'll sum up here. Can I get you to come down here? I'm not going to get you to speak on the microphone. Yeah, why not? Pigeon pair.
No, it's okay, they don't need it.
I'm going to get you to stand just down here on one side, and the other lady to stand on the other side. That's scary for them, isn't it? They have no idea what's going on. I want you to feel. You just take a seat on the edge of the... Oh, you can stand there. No, standing's good. I like that. That's nice. You got a nice vibe. You got a nice vibe too. I like that. So you're doing some development stuff, are you? Okay. What I want you to do is just feel the changes when the different energies and stuff come in and see what you can actually pick up. And I wouldn't mind somebody else in the audience to have a go at it as well. Who would like to have a go at that? This lady here? Why not? Okay, you can just stay there at the front. I want you to do it from there, okay? Like I said, I don't know whether they'll be able to change that vibe for you guys and all, but I think you might be able to. Now, right at this moment, there is nobody with me in the spirit world. There is nobody that I can feel or sense around here, but just on the outside of that sacred space, I can get a sense that they're actually starting to come through, okay? Some of them are coming through. There's a lady called Lily, or Leela, actually just coming out from the left-hand side, just on this side here now. Who's got the Lily connection, please? I think she's on this side as well. Who's got the Lily connection? Sorry, put your hand up so I can see you. Oh, hi, how are you? Grandmum, was it? Sorry? I'll get the microphone to you if I can. Oh, it's a dog. Okay, well that might make sense. That's probably why I couldn't see it, because I could actually feel the presence coming in through here, and I heard that name. Sorry, Lily was your dog, was it?
Yeah, when we were little, we had a dog called Lily.
Okay, well, I couldn't see it.
Naughty.
Well, she might still be very naughty. We'll see. What I would like you to do is to see if you can actually feel some energies coming in on that side, okay? There's a person over there, a gentleman that looked like he had problems with his eyesight as well.
Yeah, my dad, his eyes were always sore,
Yeah,
and
well,
he wouldn't watch TV, like he wears sunglasses.
He's coming in with the dog too.
Yeah.
He's coming in with the dog too. So did you notice a little change? Definitely felt a little change. Now, it's very subtle, but as a medium, I felt one energy coming in. I didn't actually see who it was. I saw no person, which I said I couldn't see anybody. And I heard the name Lily, and then I saw the gentleman come afterwards as well. Did he have trouble walking around at the end, your dad too, did he?
Yeah, like his legs were.
Yeah, he's showing me
swollen.
pretty manky, you know, because he just came in and had lifted up one like that and it looked pretty bad, you know.
Yeah, it was.
He's laughing and saying, I can't believe I'm doing this. Was he a skeptic, was he?
The biggest.
Because he's laughing at me and saying, I can't believe I'm doing this. I didn't believe any of this shit. So he's having a little bit of a joke about it.
Yeah, he used to always tell me that.
Yeah, he definitely thought you were off with the pixies and the fairies with that kind of stuff as well too. Interestingly too, there's a mandarin tree or a citrus tree that I can see. It could be lemon. Was that where your dad's house, was it?
Yeah, we had a lemon tree, and my sister ate a me and Shireen today.
Oh, okay. Because I saw a mandarin, and then I saw the tree look like a lemon tree. So, again, that's just him showing me what his thoughts were projecting. So that would be showing you that he was close to your sister, and that also that tree is part of his little reality in the spirit world on the other side as well, which is nice. One last thing. Who is George, please? Because he's telling me George sends his love as well. Is Mum still here in the living?
No.
Okay. Was she in the nursing home?
No.
Okay. And this is a different people pushing in. So we're just going to let your dad back away. So I'd like you to see if you can feel that difference when they move away. And George is actually on this side of the room. Okay. He's coming in from that far corner over there somewhere.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give her a nice round of applause. I want to come up through there. I'm hearing the name George. I believe we're probably in that person just there around that gentleman. Somewhere around there. So we'll get the microphone up there and then we'll see if we're right.
Was it Paul? Someone right here?
Yeah, just
Guys here?
yeah. We're the guy saying no. I'm hearing John as well. Those two people looking at each other. Who's got the connection to John, please? I really think it's the people that don't want it. I love to work with people that make me challenge.
It might be Italian name or French name.
I think it would be more like French if it was.
Jean.
Okay, that sounds more like what I was getting. It was definitely you two that I was coming to, so I knew I had to pick out you. Now, what is that relationship to that person to you, please?
It's my uncle.
Okay, and it was Jean. Is that right?
Jean, yeah.
Okay, well, it's obviously why I couldn't get it wrong. I apologise for the accent, but it just threw me a little bit. Now, this gentleman's just coming down and sitting down right here now, okay? Just right down here. So I want to see if you can actually sense a little bit of a presence. Where do you actually feel it? It came straight over you. Now, that happens because when the spirit energy walks into your area, you have an auric field, an aura. His energy field touches your energy field. And what happens when two energy fields collide? Sparks, electricity. You get that energy and it just sparks up, and that's actually what you were getting. So a little bit of that too. You might even have got a little bit of solar plexus chakra going on too. Slight nausea feeling as well. He's telling me that there's a baby in the spirit world, by the way. And he says to me, it's been there for a little while now. He says it was a beautiful girl. So I'll let you work out who that's for. I don't want to get in too deep, but he's just saying it was a beautiful girl, baby in the spirit world.
Thank you.
Okay, now, a lady has now just joined us, and she's moving over here. She's telling me her name is Margaret, and she's for this group right here. She's for that group right there. I think that either them or the gentleman behind her.
It was my mother's middle name.
I usually don't like doing middle names, but it could be that way because you were sort of in the frame. Mum's in spirit.
Yes.
There's a brown dog just ran past me. Was that your dog?
Yeah. Yeah?
Was there a connection out sort of Bass Hill, Chester Hill way as well, please?
No.
I'm seeing the Meccano lights at Woodville Road and the Hume Highway. Who was the caravaner?
Who was, sorry, what?
Who liked to do the caravanning?
My auntie
Okay.
at a caravan park.
Yeah, she's showing me the caravan sales yard, which is on that corner. So she might have bought it from there, I guess. Maybe something you can have a look at if you can research it all and just let me know. But she's making an effort to come through too as well. So just trying to say hello. Was she the tiny little one, the auntie?
No.
Petite?
No.
Okay, who was the very petite lady?
one of my aunties. My mother had 11 brothers and sisters.
Okay, well, the caravan went straight past me, and I saw it again at that place where I knew that it was a caravan sales yard, or at least it was when I was growing up. And then I suddenly saw a very petite little lady come in and just doing a little dance and a jig, getting a little bit excited. What did you feel in your legs, by the way? Exactly, because she was showing us that her legs now work and they never used to when she was here. But she did it straight across the stage, so I knew that... I keep losing my name tag. I understood that it was going to be something that you would actually feel. Now, normally I would feel that, so I'm getting a day off today. This is good. Because mediumship is the only job in the world where you actually have to be dead most of the time to actually do what you do. So it was nice you were actually getting it. By the way, my friend, who was Arthur?
I don't know. Arthur.
Who liked the classical music?
I'm not sure.
It's actually not for you. That's over this side. Let's give this man a nice round of applause. Actually, I think it might be for you. Who was Arthur, please? And did he like the classical music? The opera, yeah, that's the kind of stuff. We'll give you the microphone. Now we're going to work a little bit with the hearing side of things. So I suspect they're going to work a little bit with your clairaudience. Is that something you've struggled with in your development? Okay. The reason people struggle with clairaudience, which is clear hearing of spirit, is because you expect them to use the same language we use, okay? You expect them to speak English. They do not speak English. So what language does spirit speak? Yeah, that's exactly right, the language of spirit. And the language of spirit is like going to a different country. They're not supposed to...
Just throw it away.
Yeah, I'll throw it away. It's really bothering me. I'll put it in my pocket. The energy of spirit is... The language of spirit is actually visuals, and sometimes little words and things pop through. Sorry? Smells, yep, exactly, all that sort of stuff. Now, at the moment, was he a Placido Domingo fan?
Yeah, that's it. I couldn't think of the name for a minute.
Because he said to me, not Pavarotti, don't say Pavarotti, is what I heard. I heard Placido Domingo. So I guess we're trying to put us in the right field of where he was actually going to as well. Now, right behind you, I've just had a little picture, a visual of a music box, one of the ones with the ballerina in it that used to spin round and round.
Yeah.
Is that mum's? Is that what that connects to, or is that your nan's?
Actually, my daughter, but also my son.
Oh, your son had one.
Yeah, from a while ago.
Well, anyway, for some reason, your dad's shown it to me, so he's having a little bit of a smile
one
about
too
it.
now I think about it.
I think that's the one he's referring to.
Yeah.
And I got to also say, was he sometimes a little bit of a cheapskate, your dad?
No.
Okay, who was the man that owned the first buck that he ever had? Oh, he's talking about somebody here in the living.
Yeah, that'd be my ex.
Your ex. He just laughed. He said, not me, mate, there. and he got a little bit angry. Now, at the point where he got a little bit angry,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you actually sensed anything a little bit different? You got hot? Subtle changes. Now I want to go to that lady up the top there. The lady that was also... Did you sense anything up there?
No, not really. I was too busy listening.
You're too busy listening. Okay, you got to concentrate. This takes a lot of concentration. You definitely feel that stuff coming through. You can feel the energies coming through. I think we'll give you a nice round of applause and let you go and take your seat. The whole idea about connecting to the spirit world is not about finding out all the details. You know, when a person dies, the life they've left behind is no longer their responsibility. It is your responsibility to live your life here. And people often think that mediums are actually just tapping into loose bits of information, which I've tried today to be as specific to the area that we were going to, simply to show that that's not the case. Simply to show that's not the case. I have a lady called Edith. She's right down there. Is that for you? Or Evie?
Eileen?
It's that lady who's saying no, sitting behind the lady in the yellow vest. Yeah, you.
Eileen? Eileen?
Do you? Sorry, it's a bad joke, isn't it? It's a bad joke. It's almost as bad as I used to be a medium. Now I used to be a large, and now I'm a medium. No, it wasn't Eileen. It was Evie or Edie. Oh, your daughter's Evie? Oh, that's your dad again. Yeah, my favourite, he said. Sorry. Her dad's still pushed in. So we'll keep you with the microphone. I am going to come to you just for a sec. But I'll just say to you, your dad just pushed back in again, just to get my attention. Was he the hearing impaired gentleman a little bit, was he? oh, your nephew's hearing impaired. Because he's saying, how's the deaf bloke? You know, so he was just having a little bit of a commentary about it. Dad's a bit of a character, isn't he? You know, he's very lively, very energetic, takes nothing too seriously at face value, but always does the right thing. You know, always does the right thing. He's now actually gone back and started showing me a borderline of marigolds, the flowers, the orange flowers along a footpath.
Yeah.
Was that his place or was that Nana's place?
Look, I don't know if it's. I'm not very good with flowers, but he had planted a whole lot of roses, or
No,
yellow
these
roses.
are little ones. Leslie planted marigolds down the bottom because he showed me little marigolds.
My sister was here; she'd know exactly.
Okay, well, he showed me a little row of
was a
marigolds.
gardener. Yeah.
He just looked at me and said, does that look like a rose to you? Which is why I knew that it wasn't.
I know the difference.
Now, this gentleman is actually coming up behind those two ladies that were our experimentals before, this spirit gentleman. No, you don't have to give him the microphone, not just yet, just yet. I want you to, he's saying to me, I want to see if I can get in touch with them. So I just heard him say it. So he wants to see if he can give you a little bit of a tingling sensation on the scalp or the head or something like that. Yeah, that's already happening to you. And one of you will get a little bit of a heart palpitation, he's shown me as well. Oh, well, that's it. Okay. Your dad had the heart problems?
Yeah, and he had palpitations.
Yeah, that's
actually.
it. He just said, I wanted to experiment with them. He just thought you two were easy to do it with because you're pretty skilled. So that's a bit of a plus. Well, it's a nice little thing for him to try, isn't it? It's a nice little thing for him to try. I like it. I was hoping one spirit would step out and actually take that role today, you know, and I was dreading the fact that it may not. I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning and thought, what happens if nobody turns up, you know? But in 30 years, they always do turn up. They always do turn up. Who's John, please, my friend? You might know him better as Jack. Was that on your in-laws' side, your ex-in-laws? The answer is yes.
I can only think of a Jean that's alive.
No, he's laughing. He's showing me a teddy bear for some reason, your dad. Oh, it's a fluffy dog. It's a fluffy dog.
Oh.
It's a fluffy dog.
It wasn't John or...
No, they're not even connected, those bits of information. Sorry, I've already moved on because I was piecing some pieces together that didn't actually fit.
We definitely had some fluffy ones.
Yeah, he's got a nice fluffy dog. He's laying there. He's calling it a big cuddly teddy bear. I thought it was a teddy bear.
Oh.
He says, I've got the thing with me too, you know. He said, the one with the bowel problem is what he's actually telling me.
Okay, yep.
So he said she knows now.
Yeah.
He's asking you if you can smell that. You can smell it? Well, you said before you picked up smells and things, he just said to ask her if she can smell it. He just got the dog to do it in your direction. So
God, he's funny.
He's a very, very funny gentleman. You know, I guess they like to have a little bit of fun. Some spirits can be a little bit flirtatious occasionally. Your dad was a charmer, you know, the kind of guy that I think if he wanted to be, he could charm the pants off people.
Don't know that he knew that though.
Well, I think he has it naturally because he's charmed the pants off me. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Let's give her a nice round of applause too. This one's a little bit stranger. Well, let's see how you feel with this, all three of you up there, okay? There's a gentleman that's been walking past there, and very sadly he ended his own life by putting a rope around his throat. Sorry, we'll get the microphone up there, yeah. He just walked straight across. We'll find out can you put your hands up so this lady can see you? Put your hand, yeah, those two. I just want you to describe, because he walked over towards you, so I thought you might have felt a little bit of the impact.
Just before you mentioned that, when you were still speaking to this lady here, felt like my head was being pushed down. I'm like, why does my head feel heavy and my neck hurt?
Yeah. Now, this gentleman put a rope around his neck. He had an alcohol issue or some substance abuse issue as well. He hasn't actually identified where he is in the audience or who he's for yet. So he will be for somebody here. But he told me that he wanted to try to help to give something back, you know,
Yeah.
so to give something back.
Yeah.
You obviously do a fair bit of healing work, is that right?
No.
Do you find people actually ask you a lot of questions, ask for your help a little bit, or get your support?
Oh, yes.
Counselling
I'm
type?
Studying social work, yeah.
That's the kind of thing I'm talking about, you know, because he said to me she deserves it. She's one of the good guys.
Oh, that's very kind.
Somebody over there actually had a look and told him as well. This man is connected to the name Don or Donald as well. So he's not Donald, I don't think, but I believe he's connected to Donald. That's over this side. No, it's through this side. Is that for you up there? He's just moved up and he's walking around the back of the room now, so going back this way. No, he's going this way. Sorry, I'll just follow him. Who lost the gentleman to suicide over here, please? Was it you in that corner? Okay, we'll give the microphone over there. We'll see if we can place him. Sorry, I can't hear you. Wait till you get the microphone.
Okay. There was a lady I was sitting next to watching Mary King, and her father had passed from suicide and had a drinking problem.
Okay, it might have been him.
I think because she was sitting next to me, so...
Okay. I want to ask you a question. As we're talking to you now, are you actually sensing anything coming through?
Yeah, my neck is sore and
okay, so you're
shoulder.
definitely feeling a little bit of that. Now, I know a skeptic will say it's imaginitis, that because I've mentioned it, I put the power of suggestion in there, but I think you're smarter than that, you know?
Yeah.
I think you know the difference between something that wasn't there a few seconds ago and was there eventually. Now, he may have come in just to help us with this exercise, because I did put an all points broadcast out to the universe and said, bring whoever can make it work, you know. And he just put his hand on your shoulder and said, thank you. So there's a little bit of a thank you for that. Thank you for speaking up with it as well.
Oh, good.
One last thing, there's a lady that just turned up behind you on a wheelchair. Was that your nan that was in the wheelchair?
Not that I recall.
Okay. What's the European connection, please?
I kept getting that a lot. None.
It's definitely some sort of German, Eastern European connection.
Possibly German, a little bit.
Yeah, well, this lady shows me that she had one foot missing. So this is something you can do a little bit of research through your ancestry if you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks to me like she had to have one leg amputated, and she was in a very old-fashioned wheelchair.
Oh.
She definitely showed me Germany, Austria, Switzerland. She showed me those kind of parts of the world over there.
Okay.
It'll be interesting to have a look. And I think the name might have been something along the line like Greta or Goethe, something like that. So when you do the research and you find out that I'm right, can you send me an email?
Absolutely.
There you go. That's what I want. Thank you. Let's give you a nice round of applause too. What do we got? Okay. On my points up here, you share your sacred space with them, because that's what you have to do. See, when you actually connect to spirit, a lot of the old-time teachers used to tell you to move them on when they came close to you. But if you move them on, how can you communicate with them? You've got to be confident enough to share your relationship with them. Earning their trust by giving what you get as you get it. And even if the person doesn't know something, ask them to find out later and give you some feedback, even if that feedback happens to be wrong. I can guarantee you that the more often you do this, the more often that information is correct. So it usually works that way. And the last part, of course, is to validate. Why is validation important? Anyone got any ideas? It's important because it's their story. It is their story. These people that have left the earth and now over there in the spirit world no longer have a voice with which to speak. So who becomes their voice? We do, those of us doing the mediumistic work. And there are different forms of mediumship. It's not just simply about connecting to a loved one and passing on. There's different kinds. There's parts to do with inspiration. A lot of trance mediumship, channeling work, healing work comes through those kind of things. If you're interested in it, be a student. Make yourself a perennial student. Learn all the time, because that's the way it actually works best. Would you like me to do... Have I got time to do one more? Have I? Okay, there you go, because I'd like to do one more. I think this lady is telling me her name is Rena. Rena. I think it could be short for something like Katharina, but I think Catherine. Rennie. Oh, I think she's Irish or she's Anglo. She's up through this section through here. Who's got the connection to that person? You're going to make me say no again. I'm going to have to work harder at it. Rennie. Oh, Renee. It might have been Renee, actually. Rennie. Definitely Rennie. Yeah. I think she's around there, that lady in the blonde hair who's sitting there looking very nonplussed at me. It just gave me a nice smile. Just around the... Rennie. Yeah, this lady here. Yeah, yes, you. Do you understand that connection to the name Catherine or Katharina? I'm going to give you the microphone anyway. Is that okay? Do you mind?
Oh, thank you.
Only because I think I like the sound of your voice.
Thank you.
Okay, that's good. Now, I'm getting a strong sense, strong sense of maybe cancer or renal failure. This is kidney failure. Who was the lady that actually had the cancer, please?
My auntie had cancer a long time ago.
Okay, what's that accent of yours, by the way?
Venezuelan.
Venezuelan. Okay, that might be why I had the name slightly off a little bit. Okay, I thought it sounded like Katharina, or and in English I would say maybe the version of Kathy or Catherine, but you know somebody shortened it. And then this lady showed me that she had some sort of cancer and she had some sort of kidney or organ failure as well. So she was definitely coming behind you and giving you a little bit of a hug. Okay.
Was she young or was old?
Well, I saw her looking around about 50s. She looked around about the 50s. That's what I saw her as. But having said that, I can't tell what age people are in the physical world, let alone the spirit world. So she could have been a little bit older, a little bit younger, but she looked like she was a little bit older than that maybe.
I knew Rena. Rena?
Rena?
Yes, but I don't have much connection with her.
Okay.
I don't know much about her.
Okay, but you knew Rena?
No.
You just said you knew Rena.
Rena.
Who's Rena?
She was my brother's girlfriend.
Okay. I'm hearing them laughing. There's a gentleman standing over there that looks like he had lung problems, please, before he passed. Was that Dad?
I don't know, he had some lungs problems.
Okay, well, he showed me having trouble breathing at the end of his life, strongly having trouble breathing.
Yes, that's true.
And he was just standing behind you and put his hand on your shoulder.
Okay.
Now, he's telling me that he doesn't think you felt that, but he thinks that you did. So he's having a little bit of a laugh about it. So he projected that. Yes. And Rena was your brother's ex-girlfriend.
Correct.
Okay, that's obviously what he's used as a link. I've put the two together. They were not correct, not tied together bits of information. There was the lady that had the cancer and the Rena. So two bits that he was using as well. There's a bit of a link.
Okay.
He actually just said to me to tell you that he loves you. He did ask me, wanted me to pass it on.
Thank you.
He knows that he was a bit of a tough man. Sometimes your father, he could be a little bit hard-skinned.
Yes.
And he's saying to me that he is sorry for the times that he caused difficulties.
Okay, thank you.
He's saying to me, it's up to you what you do, but he wants you to know that he genuinely means it.
Of course.
Okay, let's give this lady a nice round of applause.
Thank you.
Now, just as I wrap up, interesting how they can project from there to there. How do you think that happens? Energy. Because we are all connected by the same energy. I heard that gentleman before me talking a little bit about, the tattoo gentleman, which was very interesting, talking a little bit about people being connected in the field of energies. Well, certainly we are, and spirits are too. So they have no problem linking one thing to another to another. I knew the word, I thought the word was Rena, but I thought it was shortened for something. And see, the mistake that I made there was a rookie's error, by the way. And probably because I'm trying to teach at the same time as and give examples at the same time as I'm working, but I was trying to actually connect the two pieces of information, but they didn't connect, but they were something that he was showing me. So two bits of information that can be validated. Son's ex-girlfriend, auntie. You've been wonderful. Thank you and God bless. Let's give these lovely people a nice round of applause for looking after me. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.